What is up, guys? So back with another video. So today I'm gonna be giving my honest opinions about Cold War, alright? And I'm not really gonna have an intro to this. I'm just gonna go straight in. So let's do it. So first we're gonna talk about the zombies. So my opinions about the zombies overall, um, I rated a 9 out of 10. Alright. I do not think it's one of the best zombie maps of all time. I do not think it's one of the best zombie games of all time. I do think that it's right under them though, cause I really do enjoy zombies. You know, I've always been a zombies fan. You know, favorite map is probably Mob of the Dead, for sure. VO2 will always be first though. I feel like nothing can top it unless they make a remaster of all the best of all the best like zombie maps in one, and that would be better than VO2. But right now nothing's better. So overall, I think the map is really big. All right, it's really good. I like that. I like the fact that you can train zombies in a circle. You know, especially on that little airplane wing. I think it's pretty easy. You know, and it doesn't really bore me also because there's a boss there and it just keeps me like entertained because you know it's like, oh, I gotta defeat this boss. You know what I mean? So I like that they added a little boss. You know, he's not hard. But he's not easy. You know what I mean? It's in the middle. You got all these zombies running, you know what I mean? But you know, it's nothing new. But I think this is a really good zombies game, and I think that the zombies map is amazing. They're gonna be adding more, and so I'll probably make a part 2 out of this video, and tell you my opinions about those maps also. But hopefully you don't change my opinion right now. But right now, I think that that a good start. All right, so my opinions about multiplayer. I think that the multiplayer for this game is really fucking good. All right, I think it's amazing. I think the guns are really balanced out. You know what I mean? Well, except for the MP5. That's honestly the only problem that I really have with this game. But the MP5 is always gonna be, you know, the meta for a lot of Call of Duty, and it's been, you know, for Warzone and Modern Warfare, shit like that. You know what I mean? But I think later when we have all the maps and stuff like that for multiplayer and zombies, that people are gonna stop using it and they're gonna kind of get bored of it, right? And they're gonna start using this gun right now that I'm using in the gameplay, the AK-74U. I think that the AK-74U is a solid gun, one of the best guns in the game right now. I don't know if they're gonna add guns. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna do something like Modern Warfare. You never know. Probably my favorite gun is the Bullfrog. I made a YouTube video yesterday about a clip that I made with the Bullfrog, and it's probably my favorite gun of all time. I think not of all time, my bad. It's my favorite gun in the game right now. I think that Bullfrog is amazing, and that nothing can top it. You know what I mean? Obviously, except for the MP5. You know that ruins everyone's day. But so yeah, I think the multiplayer maps they're alright. You know what I mean? I feel like the best one is probably Satellite, but they're gonna be making more maps, and the Nuketown's gonna come, and it's gonna be great. Nuketown's gonna be amazing, right? Nuketown, no matter what they do with it, I mean, except BL4, Nuketown was not good, but like that's like the only one out of all the Nuketowns they had, right? Nuketown's gonna be good. I like the style. I've seen little previews of it, little trailers, and I think it's really nice. And we're all gonna like the map. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with Nuketown. It's just gonna be the style that people don't like. The Nuketown is a pretty solid. You know, it's a pretty small map, but you know, it's good. I like that. You know what I mean? I like small maps. I don't really like big maps, you know, because in this game you can change your FOV, but I can barely see anyone with it. But it just, I have to get used to FOV more. But yeah, I think multiplayer is great. Multiplayer is awesome. I think it's a solid multiplayer. Not one of the best. It's nothing comparable to Modern Warfare 2, because Modern Warfare 2 I think was the best, if not one of the best multiplayers of all time. So yeah, now we're gonna talk about the campaign right now. This is going to be pretty basic. I'm not really going to go into detail that much, but I thought that the campaign was amazing, and the story was great. You know, there's pretty cool fight scenes. You know what I mean? It's just classic campaign. I think, and classic camp, that doesn't mean it's bad, because classic campaign, to me, I was really good. You know, like BO1, BO2, stuff like that. I thought it was really good, and I thought you could do, like, the idea of taking down someone in the campaign also was pretty fucking sick. All right. I thought this campaign was really solid. You know what I mean? It wasn't basic. It was like it wasn't. It was like it's like a little bit far ahead, like in the middle. Like it's like it's like it's good at the same time it's kind of bad, but like barely. All right, I think this is a really solid campaign. All right, don't have a lot to say about it. You know, it's really basic, like I said, but I think just in general that this campaign is really fucking solid. That you need to play it. It's really cool. But yeah, guys, that's the end of our YouTube video right now. You know, that's my opinions about Cold War, and I think overall, 1 out of 10, I'd probably give it a as an overall game, I'd probably give it a 8.5 out of 10. I think it's really good. You know, it's just some things in multiplayer that degraded, like the maps right now that we currently have. They're not gonna add too many more, but hopefully those maps will save the rest of the game. I'm hoping that. I think Nuketown will do that, because Nuketown has saved a lot of games. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's really it. It's kind of just some things in multiplayer, but they're not big issues that make me totally hate on the game. You know what I mean? They're pretty small, so then they didn't really damage them much. They didn't damage my opinion much. I still think that everything in this game is pretty fucking solid. You know what I mean? Just everything about it I think is great. So yeah. Although I forgot to say this. I do think that they need to fix snipers. Once they buff snipers, I'm pretty sure they will. Once they buff them, we'll start leveling them up. But right now, I'm just trying to do my ARs and SMGs, and maybe try to get the camo. I'm not one for really going for camos. I didn't really go for any last in Modern Warfare. I only went for I never tried, and I only got gold on the MP5. Cause I was like, I have nothing to do in my life, so I'll just go for it. And I got gold in the MP5. It looks pretty nice. But other than that, guys, that's the end of our video. So yeah, that's my own opinion. That's all my honest opinions about Cold War. And I hope you have a good day, and drop a like and subscribe on this video. And peace and love.